Starker Trader.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And this is
Mango Max Steel.
Mango Max Steel.
That's my porn star name.
His porn star name. Now, I'll link his porn website in the description. Mr. Max Steel, this video is going to be about the next generation of consoles. Let's start with the Wii U, since we know most about that one. What do you think about it?
It's going to be expensive. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be expensive. The graphics going to be meh, but it's going to be fun and expensive. I'm going to like it.
I don't know about that. I mean, Nintendo's always focused on what was fun and affordable, which is why I think they did pretty good with sales.
Did you not see the controller? The controller has a screen of its own. Like,
they did say it was gonna be a pretty
it has a
penny.
screen of its own.
They said it was gonna be a pretty penny on that controller by itself. I mean, I guess you might be right.
Exactly. I'm always right.
But as far as having fun with it, what do you think?
It's gonna be fun.
What games do you want to see on it?
I want to see new generation of Smash Bros. I love that.
Oh game. Yeah, and it's gonna be on the 3DS too.
What else? I want to see them make Pokemon for the big screen. I always play it on consoles, like little handheld consoles. I always want to see that on big screen. So
we have so much to talk about, bro. We're gonna make that a separate vid. But the Nintendo Wii U, I mean, I don't agree with the name, first of all. If they want to really separate themselves from the Wii, they should just completely... Before the Wii came out, they was going to name it the Nintendo Revolution.
But then again, you say they want to separate it from the Wii. Look at all PS3 and Xbox 360s. Like PS1, PS2, PS3, Xbox, Xbox 360. They didn't do nothing but put a number on the end.
Okay, but see...
What's wrong with them putting
You're right, but here's the thing, though. PlayStation and Xbox, those are cool names.
What's wrong with the Wii U? It's for you. Like you too.
I don't know about that. Wii, when the Wii first came out and I first heard the name, I was like, okay. That's definitely unique. And oh my god, South Park gets weirder and weirder. But yeah, Richard.
Like this episode.
South Park. What did you think of the Wii name when it first came out?
It was alright.
It was alright.
Wii Nation. It's all about us.
Wii Nation. Alright. I think we are ready to move on to PlayStation 4. There's a lot of improvements that can be made with the PS3. Downloads are pretty slow. Too many network errors. Just the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, kept going on PlayStation Store and it said, sorry, error, can't process this. So I can't even change my avatar without some weird crap going on with PSN. Do you know anything about that, Richard?
No.
No. Alright. PlayStation 4. What do you think? How expensive do you think it might be?
It's gonna come out, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a pretty dollar. Not a pretty penny, it's gonna be over a penny. Like $1. I'm not getting it. Why? Because I don't like the Sony genre. I like Microsoft and I like Nintendo. Those are my stations.
Nintendo. Alright, Richard, we're gonna have a nice long chat when this video is over. PlayStation 3 was indeed $600 when it first launched. And not everybody was happy about that. And now here we are, what, 6 or 7 years later, it's like down to $250. Same price as the Vita. PlayStation, they made a lot of bumps, getting hacked for a month. They weren't really hacked. They were hacked for a second, then they took it down for a month. So, you don't like Sony?
At first, when I was coming up, I had a PS1, I had a PS2. I loved those. I had like Tony Hawk. I had all types of games. Like, I was a game freak. And like, oh my god. I had a collection of games that like piled up to the ceiling, but I sold them off because I wanted a PSP. Now that I got a PSP, I don't even play it. I didn't like my PSP. Didn't like my PSP. But my PS2 was just jazz, bro. I would have played that all day, all night. I would have slept with it.
PSP.
I cuddled with it.
Okay. Alright. PSP is like, it's just a portable PS2. That's all it is.
I hated it though. The PS2 was so much better.
Alright. But overall, you don't like Sony?
No, I don't like Sony no more.
What do you think the PS4 can do to make Sony regain your trust?
Make it cheap.
Cheap.
I want it to be cheap and reliable.
Cheap in quality? Cheap in...
Yes, pretty much.
You want it to be cheap?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to Xbox 720. Where do you said you like Microsoft?
Yeah.
Long chat after this video. What do you like about Microsoft, Richard?
Well, it's made by Bill Gates. Bill Gates owns Microsoft. Always respected that guy. Why he's rich as hell. When I grow up and be just like him. Make over expensive stuff.
Gaming.
That don't work.
Richard, gaming wise, why do you like Microsoft?
They have Halo. I love Halo.
Halo, PlayStation, Resistance, Killzone.
I don't care.
Uncharted,
I like Halo.
Infamous, God of War, Little Big Planet.
You can play that. You can play that, but I'm playing Halo. And I'm owning. I'm whooping ass.
Alright, Xbox 720. I don't know if you heard this or not, but they're saying that the Xbox 360 might be banned in the US because they're using some kind of...
They won't do it.
They won't do it.
They won't do it.
You don't think they would do it?
They won't do it.
Alright, I mean, but... Okay, let's just say by some chance 360 got banned. Do you think the 720 would be able to save Microsoft?
Yeah.
As long as they don't use anybody else's technology, they can pull it off. Alright, guys. I think we've covered about pretty much everything. That wraps up this video. This has been Darkest Raider, and...
Mango still.
Raider out.
Pressure, 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 huh? Can't stand that heat and get up out the kitchen. Pressure, 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 huh? Can't stand that heat and get up out the kitchen. I put pressure on that mic like whites during civil rights. Them water pipes like that flow that I be spitting, nigga.